only meeting with guys, only meeting with friends are around.
So here we go, third period. Coming up here. Chernovsky wins it back. Immediately it skated ahead and pushed wide and into the near side corner. Around the net. The Lancet. Up it comes and it goes off the helmet of Chernovsky, who skates it ahead and tried to get it over for Schneid. Back for Chernovsky. Now it's Schneid able to get it ahead. Asp poked ahead and right in on goal. Poked ahead, near side, Stanstead skated up the ice, walking in and taken by Line, and a pass up ahead for Brunton, but he couldn't handle it. Floats in on goal and LeBlanc will cover.
You need this one? No.
Off the draw, it's Barrow who controls. Barrow got it deep for Sam Line. Line around the boards. Barrow. Cross ice and off the boards. Jack Kent down low. Line in front. Barrow. Almost. And I'm sorry, that was Brunton who had a couple cracks at it. The puck is still loose. And almost a 2-on-1 there for Stanstead as Zachary McCod nearly got on that. McCod had it poked away from him. Into the zone it goes. And off the boards. Big hit there from Sam Line. Opportunity right in front, and Trudeau had a crack at it, so did Barrow. Now Trudeau gets knocked to the ice. Soccer team wants a call that I don't believe they're gonna get. Not unless it's coincidental, and temper is starting to flare here with 15:08 to go in a 4-0 hockey game. So Trudeau and Darian Reynolds will head to the box. Pojinski will take the draw here for the Huskies. Right off the draw, it comes back, and it's taken there for a shot that goes over top of the net. Now it's Peluso around the boards. Pojinski behind the net, working with it there. Looked like Parker Thompson may have broken that play up for Pojinski. And out of the zone it comes, it's picked up. Hard hit there from Tanner McFowle on David Deschalais. And a pass right in front, and Deschalais put it just wide. Peluso. Cross. Backhanded along. Peluso will take it. He'll send it off the boards. Schreider will send it ahead. McFowle backhands it in. LaPointe. This one chipped in by Telly. Off the boards, Flynn is there to receive it, and Flynn able to get it out. Flynn knocks it down. Back it comes for Lalancet. Lalancet across. Peluso to Lalancet. Back for Peluso. For Bard. Bard fires it cross ice. Flynn off the boards into the zone. Chasing after it is Brutton. And icing is called with 13:28 to go. Right off the draw, it's carried by the Huskies, and a hard hit there on Asbridge by Malcolm Nicholson. Off the draw, it's out of the zone. Chasing after it is Tyler Pollen, got it across for Cragen. Up ahead, that pass picked off Asbridge for Coombs. Schneid. Cross ice for the Lancet, who couldn't handle the pass, would have had a pretty good opportunity otherwise. Now Coombs finishes a check on Palin. That'll get a reaction out of the soccer team. And now it's Chernowski skating it ahead of 3-on-1. Gets it back. Oh, across it goes, and Schneid denied the hat trick by a sprawling LeBlanc, who makes what might be the best save of the night for him. It was a 3-on-1 going in. Chernowski, Coombs, and Schneid, Northwood's top line, and Schneid denied by LeBlanc with 12:45 to go. Off the draw, comes back, Barrel shoots, that one knocked down. Barrel slides and couldn't get it. Poked ahead and into the zone. Penalty, or so we believe, and going to the box is going to be Lucas Line. Asbridge around the boards. Trudeau. Peluso. To Barrel down low. Trudeau to Barrel. Northwood back on the power play. Minute 45 to go. Up top. Peluso to Trudeau, who shoots. That got blocked and limp into the benches. Julo Virtanen, who blocked that. Virtanen out of Tampere, Finland, got down and made a very, very courageous block on the shot by Trudeau, who has it back. Trudeau loosened that puck up. Peluso got it on for Trudeau, down low for Barrel. Barrel has the puck behind the net. Barrel tripped up, still has the puck. Barrel finds Peluso. Peluso to Barrel. They continue to play catch. Barrel spins free again. Now gets it back to Peluso. Peluso a long shot that goes wide. Asbridge plays it behind the net. Trudeau up top. Asbridge across. Peluso, that pass broken up. And a hard hit there by Brunton. It comes out to the point for Peluso. Down low for Barrel. He shoots just wide, and the puck is loose, and it winds up behind the net and cleared out by Stanstead. That was Mark El Hawat who made the clear out of Montreal. Peluso sends it up ahead. Cross ice for Tronosky. Tronosky gains the zone. Centers for Schneid. Safe. Rebound. Oh, it popped high in the air. Barrel looked like he had a wide open net, but looked like maybe a rolling puck he got victimized by. Now it's Lalancet skating it around, dishing it behind the net, around for Schneid. And that puck's loose in the Stanstead end, and trying to bat that out of the air with Schneid to keep it in, but could not. And now skating after it is Jackson Pierce, who cuts to the net in a save. Looked like maybe a poke check there from Shaker. Oh, mishandle by LaPointe, who has to chase after it to get it, and now McFowle sends it across the crease and past, where Lalancet will pick it up. Lalancet drops it off. This is Coombs. Coombs tried to drop it for Tronosky and succeeds. Now Tronosky, nifty little move, cut into the net and backhanded it high over the goaltender LeBlanc. That puck deflected into the Northwood bench. We get a face-off, 9:39 to go in regulation. It is a 4-0 hockey game. Face-off, controlled by Northwood. This is Jack Kent. Bard around the boards, and still around it goes, and now it's Pojinski trying to poke it in, and Bard trying to force it to the net, and out of the zone it goes. Zhdanov turned it over. This is El Hawat busting in, and Shaker came out of his net to break that up. Now Bard went in for a hit, but ended up diving past his intended target. That pass picked off. Skating it ahead is Bard. Bard with Flynn. Bard across. Flynn to Bard. Oh, he put it just wide. Oh, and a big hit there on Flynn by Raphael Telly. And now a centering pass picked off by El Hawat and skated the other way. And trying to dangle past there was Deschalais. And now it's Pojinski attempting to gain the zone. Deschalais shoots that one sticked aside by Shaker and poked out of the zone. And Virtanen will go back to retrieve it. Virtanen, who took a hard shot block off the ankle, looks to be okay now. Back on the ice and looking spry as ever. McFowle up ahead. Now it's Thompson trying to weave his way through. That play broken up. Virtanen back deep. Tried to flip it up, but turn it over. This is Thompson trying to throw it towards the net. Glanced off the stick of Trudeau and into the corner. This is McFowle chipping it in. Trudeau off the boards. Right in on net, and Shaker deflects that into the corner kind of precariously, and now it's taken there and sent up ahead. McFowle to Barrel. Barrel drops it off. The Lancet racing in. The Lancet shoots. Oh, that went off the outside of the post and into the netting. From up here, it sounded like that shot caught a little iron and deflected up and out of play. And a near miss with 7:02 to go in a 4-0 hockey game. As there you see the student section getting into it a little. Off the boards and out. This one, backhanded out of play. In the NHL, that would be delay of game. Committed there by Lucas Line. But alas, we get a stoppage with 6:49 to go. And a 4-0 hockey game. Shots on goal, 29-17 in favor of the Huskies. And what is turning into a rout, a centering pass, and Ritter Coombs sneaks one home through the 5-hole. It is 5-0 Northwood. And if there was any doubt as to the result of this game, surely it's been put to rest by now as Ritter Coombs makes it a 5-0 hockey game. Pojinski takes the face-off, but couldn't control it. This is Tremblay poking it ahead. And now a fan shot there by Oliver Plant, poked away and batted in by Charles Eric Tremblay. Off the boards, to the point, batted there by Tremblay. Taking it away is Flynn and poking it ahead for Bart, who chases after it. Now it's Flynn who tried to get it and could not. 6:18 to go. Jack Kent controls. Sliding there. Asbridge. Off the boards. Oh, and getting barreled there was Devin Bard, and meanwhile laying a hit is Flynn. Meanwhile, separate from all this action, Trudeau carries in. Jack Kent up the boards to Parker Thompson. Thompson along the boards behind the net. Had that taken away by Kyle Cragen. Sends it up the boards, and racing after it is Jack Kent. Up the ice for McFowle. Tanner McFowle races ahead along that right wing and lost the puck there. Raphael Telly will skate it out. Zhdanov pokes it free. Now pokes it in. McFowle. Lofted up and in, and going after it is Mashad, who turned it over. Right in on goal. Off the stick of Virtanen and a save made, and Northwood could have an opportunity the other way. This is Brunton with line. Brunton driving wide. Brunton finds a man in front of Zhdanov, but he whiffed on the one-timer. There may have been a stick in the way of that. Now it's taken by Line. Line along the boards, staying with it. Line still with the puck. Gets it up top to Zhdanov. Across for Peluso, who just backhands it in for Brunton. Brunton to Line. Line to Barrel. Barrel up top. Zhdanov, fans on the shot. Got it to Barrel. Barrel a shot. That one floats high and over the net. Down to 4:15 to go in regulation in a 5-0 hockey game. Zhdanov. Barrel across ice. Zhdanov. Offsides is the call here. Poked ahead. And along the other side. Poked ahead as Schneid trying to race in, but Schneid got cordoned off there by Carson Krebs as he tried to move in. Off the boards and out. Lancet. Poked ahead and racing after it is Coombs. Coombs around the net. 3:09 to go. Finds Schneid in the slot for a one-timer, a save made. And now Chernosky had an opportunity out for Hayden. Nicholas Hayden across there for Asbridge, who puts one toward the net. That got blocked. And now that puck out of the zone. Asbridge chasing after it. Poking it ahead, and that one off the stick of Schneid, nearly hit a spectator in the head. So 2:49 to go. It's a 5-0 Northwood lead over Stanstead College's varsity team, notably. So the reason for the lineup mishap earlier in the game was Stanstead does it opposite. Here's a centering pass looking for Plashinsky that was off its mark. Flynn ties up his man in the corner. Allows Plashinsky to come in there and loosen that puck up. Oh, it's a scramble in the crease. They're digging for it, and it's covered with 2:26 to go. So as I was saying on the previous whistle, so here at Northwood there's two teams. There's prep, which is higher level, and varsity, the lower level team. At Stanstead, it's the opposite. Varsity is the upper team and prep the lower. Here's a shot from Bard that goes wide of the net. Poked free by LaPointe and out of the zone. Oh, a heavy hit there on Trider by his former teammate. And now Trider going in and giving it to him. And that was Malcolm Nicholson who went in there for the hit. Now Bard restraining Nicholson. So Trotter, who was formerly on Stanstead, getting run over there by Malcolm Nicholson. And now Trotter will head to the box after tackling him and feeding him a little. Around the boards it goes. Power play for Stanstead. Down low it goes. Back up top. Lucas Line across. Long shot there from the point. Flutters in. Shaker able to cover it up and make the save. Right off the draw, it's controlled by Stanstead. This is Line across LaPointe. Tried to get it to Chemrook, but it's poked away, and going after it is Flynn, and he'll double back. Northwood bench chirping him for not trying to score on that, as he's missed on a couple breakaways in the last week or two. Down to 1:20 to go in regulation, and now down to 1:10 to go on the power play. 10-second. Almost a 6-second difference, actually. That puck out of the zone and down. Clock winding down. Under a minute to go. Along that far side, tied up there and sent down the length of the ice by Shane Chernosky. Picking it up and carrying it around the boards and almost losing it was Mark El Hawat, who dishes it along. But Jack Kent takes over. Kent across, Peluso off the boards and out. Down to 30 seconds remaining. Up ahead. Plant. Right in and covering his shaker with 16.2 seconds on the clock. The land set. And that puck frozen along the boards with 7.1 seconds to go. So, game is long out of reach for Stanstead, but maybe an opportunity to erase the shutout here. Trotter jumps back onto the ice. 2 seconds and one. One last shot. Stopped by Shaker. It'll be a 20-save shutout for Devin Shaker as the Huskies take it 5-0 in game one of this two-game set against Stanstead College. So Shaker finally gets the shutout he's been looking for. 20 shots, 20 saves. Northwood had 30 shots on goal, scored on 5 of them. 2 goals from James Schneid, 1 by Ritter Coombs, 1 from Tanner McFowle, and 1 from Matisse Barrel as they win it 5-0 over Stanstead College. Coming up, it's the varsity game against Stanstead's lower team. That game scheduled for 8 o'clock tonight, but given how long the ice cut takes, could be a bit later than that. We'll see you for that. For now, I'm Gus Garvey from the Olympic Center. See ya.